Right, hello everybody, this is Product Shard, and today we're here looking at another indie game called Guild of Dungeoneering. I found this one because I followed Alienware on Facebook, and they sent a link to it about how the guy made it or something, and I looked it up, and there was a playable demo online, and also this downloadable version. It's called Guild of Dungeoneering. We are this character here, and we are going into dungeons and finding loot and defeating bosses, but not in the usual way. It's pretty difficult to describe, so I'll just go into it, but as you can see, this is our guy. It's a pseudo kind of card game, but it's not, so don't think it's a card game, it's just done in that sort of way. This is our board, and here's our little character. The noises are really irritating. This is the boss. He is who we are going to have to defeat in the end. And he's really irritating. The worst thing about this game at the moment is the sounds. The concept is actually really nice, but the sounds in it are awful. They're really irritating. So after a couple of minutes, I'm going to go turn them off. But here's our display. This is our dungeon, as it may be. And instead of the dungeon being created for us and us looking through it and finding loot and stuff, we actually create the dungeon with these cards. These are room cards, these are enemies, and we also get some yellow ones or gold ones, which are hope, and they're like items, which can be armor, weapons, gold, etc. So each turn we have to play 3 cards. We can either use them or discard them if we don't want them. And then at the end of the turn, we'll get those 3 cards back, so we can play another 3 next turn. But we click on a room, and then we can choose where to place them. So we're going to put one up here. Then we'll put a corridor, and this corridor here. I'm just going to use rooms at the moment. I'm trying. I've played this now like 3 times, and I'm trying to get a little bit better. But our Dungeoneer, as it can be, as he's called, will move in a random direction, depending on which rooms are available, and he will go and try and defeat stuff, or he won't, and he'll just go to random empty rooms, and it won't really do much. But depending on how lucky you are, your run goes differently. But now, as you can see, we got another 3 cards back. So we're able to go and place these, so we can put a room up here. We can put an ooze here to see him fight it. And we'll extend this corridor this way. So now we've got a hope card for next turn, but as you can see, he's not going to go fight this guy, which would give us stats and stuff later. But we will continue. We can put a wooden shield here. This is a hope card. Normally they have a number up here, and you can only place it if you have enough hope. Which is displayed at the top. When you defeat an enemy, you get hope, depending on its dread level, which you can see here. The same with dread. If you want to place an enemy, it has to have that much dread to place it. But this is a really, really bad shield, so we're just going to place it, and it doesn't drain any of the hope. Then we'll place a room up here, because we don't want our guy having more options. We want him to have the maximum chance of getting this one. Then we'll put a bat in here, just in case he wants to go fight it later. But we do need to start defeating enemies to get hope to then get the better items, because they then cost like 4 hope and get more. See this? You can see this breastplate costs 4 hope, so we need to defeat enough monsters to get 4 hope to then be able to place it, and then he can pick it up. The shield we got now appears on our character down here. You can see we've now got 1 armor. Our strength is only 1 now. It might have only been 1 before, I can't remember. But I think it's meant to be more. This rubber duck doesn't cost any dread, it just gives us 1 hope. When you kill it, it doesn't have any stats. So it's easy for getting hope in the early game. Put that room there. Zombies are going to be difficult at this point, so I'm just going to discard 1. And hope to get some easier enemies. See, he could go fight either of these, or he can go to this dead end. And he's just going to waste a turn with that. This obviously looks pretty cool. 5 hope, massive gem. When you get things like these, it gives you glory. Now, glory will be something in the full game where, because it's called Guild of Dungeoneering, your character will be from a guild, and then after you've died or completed a dungeon, you'll take the glory back to the guild, and then the guild will grow, and then you can go and do more dungeons and bosses and stuff. At the moment, that guild part doesn't, like, exist in the game, so we're just going to discard it, because it doesn't actually help us in any way. We're going to place these over here, because we don't want this guy having more choices. We're going to discard a sorceress, because they're ridiculously strong, especially at this point in the game. So now he's wasted 2 turns just walking about, which makes this game really slow sometimes. But you kind of get used to it. Discard the Cyclops and the Mummy because they're way too high level for us to do anything with, and it's just using turns over and over again. After a certain number of turns, the boss comes into the map himself and tries to find you. Now listen to this. It's really irritating. The sounds in this game are really irritating. So I'm going to mute them now. Down in my... you can see my volume thing. Maybe, if it works. This might be what broke the recording last time, but... okay, we've now turned the sounds off, and I'll probably just put some music in the background. Non-copyrighted music. Unlike Feldy, who messed that up. But we now have 3 hope. We need 1 more, and then we can put this breastplate down. Then that'll give us lots of armor, and then we shouldn't take any damage, but we do need to find weapons later. We'll put this here, we'll put this here, and we'll put this over here. And we'll hope he goes towards something that he can fight. Now I hope that in the game there is some... okay, we have a great shield. We can either... because we already have a shield, I'm going to go for the breastplate first. We'll place this room up here, and we'll place the zombie over here, because we do want to eventually fight some stronger things. Hopefully we'll fight this. Yes, he will. I think he wants to go to this room, because it landed here. But this guy has strength 1, we have 1 armor, so... come on. Oh, it has armor 1. We have strength 1. So we don't actually do any damage to it. He has strength 1, we have armor 1. It doesn't do any damage to us. Every 5, like when you have a battle, 5 turns happen, and then if nothing dies within those 5 turns, everybody just goes home. And then you go back to your room and carry on. So if we can't defeat that, and that's a level 1 thing, we're not going to do very well. So I'm just going to discard these. This is going to be a very quick, non-interesting run, as it may turn out to be. So again, nothing's going to happen. So we'll just let that run its course. Okay, so again, nothing happened, so we're going to carry on with the room building, and just hope we get more cards. Ha, see, hope. Hope. Haha. And he's going to do the same thing again. I may just restart in a second, because this is getting really bad. The only thing is, without the sounds, you can't tell when every turn happens, but you know, that's not the least of our problems. I can't place that. If we place a zombie, we're probably going to die. So let's just get rid of that. Hopefully he'll kill the rubber duck this time, considering this hasn't worked the last 4 times. So I'm going to place that down there and see what he does this time. It's going to do the same thing. Again, know what the definition of insanity is. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something to change. That's what this guy is. Freaking insane. I was gonna say just kill the guy, because he's too dumb to... he's obviously gonna die. He's doing it again, right. How do you exit? Okay, it has no exit at the moment. That's wonderful. I do think the cards should be a bit more... oh dear God. I'm just gonna wait for him to kill us now. And then we'll try again. This game is really broken. Yes, kill the minion yourself because you're useful. You can do things. I cannot. Just go away. Silly cards. Oh yes, well done! I'm applauding this guy. Yeah, you get that kill. Now obviously we're not going to be able to defeat the boss because we don't have enough attack to get through his armor. But we should be able to get armor now. I don't know what the use is, but let's put a zombie there. Discard the rest because it's not going to help us. It's all blocked off. Well done. I'm going to applaud this guy because he's... Hey, 4 armor, look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Maybe because you're silly. Let's put a goblin here. We need to get up 3 hope really, really quickly. So you should be able to defeat these level 5 Cyclopses before you defeat the boss, which, as you can see, goes well. Not a rubber ducky. Oh, it has speed 1. I swear I didn't have that last time. Is he going to go back? Oh, if we go up here now. Oh, we still need 1 more dread. That's not good, is it? No, 1 more hope, sorry. Screw them. If he steps here, we're dead. Ooh, we have a chance. If he goes up and kills this guy, he's going to go burr, then we go burr, burr. Then we can place something, he'll go there, pick it up, then have to fight the guy. Now, he's only going to get 2 from this. So we're only going to be able to place the mace. Ha! Place them. So we'll just discard that for now. See, some of the items really, like, they look really cool, but obviously if you can't get them, it's a bit pointless. But maybe we'll have better luck next time. See, all this glory, all this wonderful glory will help us in the future. Oh, we can kill him! This is beautiful. Yeah. I guess eventually you'd learn what all these enemies do, so you'd be able to pick the ones that you know you're going to be able to defeat at that point. We'll place that there, and then we'll just fight. Fight to the death. If he doesn't pick it up, he's... Yeah, well done. Let's see how this fight goes. Yay! He's gonna do 2. We're gonna do nothing. And we're gonna die. So that was Guild Dungeoneering. We got 34 glory for the guild. We're gonna try again, because that went awfully. But now you have some general idea of how it works, we can go a bit quicker. So we have 2 strength. We only had 1 last time, I'm not too sure why, but... we are going to place some rooms. We can only place 2. We don't have any armor, but we need to start killing stuff, so... Oh, we can put it up here. Is he going to go up? You have some real issues, mate. You need to make your mind up about some things. I'm going to discard that room because it's a dead end, and I don't want to have dead ends. Alright, we got 2 hope cards, which we can start building towards. We can place that room. We can put this buckler shield there. Coins don't matter at this point, because we're not trying to get glory. See, they do usually go for the hope items first, which is good. I like that. 2 strength, 1 armor now. So we need... No, I didn't mean to put it there. That's bad. I'm going to put the U's here. Hope he fights it. He does. So we're going to try and lead him on a progression this time, rather than letting him go through random rooms. So we got the 1 armor, so he can't do any damage to us, so we're keeping this 10 health. But we do have 2 attacks, so we managed to kill that. Gives us some hope. 2 hope, that's good. Oh my god. These are awful rooms. Okay, so we're heading back. And we'll get rid of those 2 things. So he will get another hope from this rubber duck, because it's the only place he can go. There is another one down here, which he might be able to use later. Kill that. All good. It's going a bit better. Still can't... If we put this here, that there, then we can put this here and try and lead him back this way. Cool. Got another hope card, which after this fight we might be able to use and place down. He has 2 strength, so we're going to lose a bit of health, but only 1. Because we managed to kill him straight away. A massive... I don't want this, so get rid of that, get rid of that. Place this room over here and see which way he goes. Cool, he's going to head down the corridor. Keep forcing him this way. We'll put a goblin here. Let's block that off. Carry that on. At least we're building up a lot of hope, so this means when we do get the hope cards, we'll be able to do something with it. Oh wow, he's going to do a bit of damage to us. We do have a... like, if the speeds are equal, we do get to attack first. I'm going to discard these 2 because we're not going to fight them anytime soon. Pick up this sword. That looks a bit like a sword. That's good. Okay, 4 strength. That's not too bad. Get rid of those 2 things. Keep leading him down one path, because this seems to be the most effective. He actually seems to head in one direction. Maybe it has, like, priority rooms that you've never been in to rooms you have been in. So I'm just going to carry on. Because he wants to explore or something. It's only giving us rooms. This has no use. Just get rid of him. Oh dear. So you're going to have to play this game a lot of times before you actually do well, I think. That would be my best assumption. 2 hope cards, thank you. We don't want either of these. Unless that gives us armor? No. That'll only give us gold, probably. Sorry if you can hear some weird music, but I've no idea where that's coming from. Okay, he's gonna spawn himself. After we've just walked down a massive corridor. If he spawns himself like here, okay. We've just got like infinite time now, as long as we build a room every turn. Sure, let's pick up some gold. Just use a card. Okay, so this may be the best strategy in the game. Because if he can only move once every turn, and we move one away every turn, he can never kill us. If we have the rooms necessary. We don't. So let's get rid of them. And we'll put a goblin here. See, now it's kind of broken down because we obviously need to keep heading right. Or in a direction. Okay, he's going to take another 2. Oh no, we've got 4 attack now. So that's killed him instantly. So he's now 2 tiles like towards us. We don't want that. We don't want that. We can kill a goblin, so we're going to put the goblin this side. So hopefully he carries on going this way again and fights it. No, he's going to run away. Okay. Yes, you are getting closer. Club. We don't want a club. Because we have a better one. Put this on the end. We can lead it up. At least we got lots of monsters to fight now. Got nothing to pick up with the hope, but maybe we'll get that before we fight this guy. Oh, sorry. So you can put more goblins here. Discard the Cyclops. Discard that. Because they're both useless. Fight him. Okay, don't fight him. This is where it's broken down. So he's got 6 strength. So he's going to kill us in 2 hits. Look, another goblin. Yes, you should fight these goblins. I should have placed that room there, but... How? How has he decided this all of a sudden? Get rid of these. 9 hope really doesn't matter if you can't get anything with it. Maybe if you place an item and he goes over it, he picks it up. Now this would be really useful. But if I place it there, he's going to get it and fight straight away. I've just got to hope he kills these and then gets it at the end. That is my only hope at this point. Do not go left. He went left. We die. Okay. Cool. So that is Guild of Dungeoneering. We got another 43 glory. Think what you will of this. I'm sure it's more fun when the game works for you, but every time I've played this, only once have I actually got like a decent amount of items and I still died straight away. So that seems at least a good strategy if you want to download this. I'll leave the link in the description and you want to try it yourself, but that's my experience of it so far. It's very unreliable at this point. It might get better. As it's developed more, it's only in beta, I assume. But it's an interesting concept, and if they can work out the bugs and stuff, and kind of get it on a more set path, then I think it will be very good. But that is how it is at the moment, so I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you another time.